Hello YouTube family, welcome to another episode of Pips and Points. I'm your host Jono, and today we're going to start this video by talking about the Nas100 and situations in regards to that. There is a scenario that's happened, kind of not feeling it, and we're going to go into details about that over the course of this video. And we're also going to recap on gold and silver, okay, and we're also probably going to do another very short recap on EURUSD based on the phantom plays we put on yesterday, which is the 26th of December. So market wasn't open, but we put on certain situations and we want to see how they're playing along at the beginning of this week. And today, by the way, is Monday the 27th of December. And also as well, I'm gonna probably bring in GBPJPY, as it was one of my favorite pairs in the past. I don't trade it much anymore, but a lot of people do, so just kind of want to just talk about that briefly, and that will be it. So that will be the course of the video today. So let's get into it. So the first one I'm going to discuss with you guys is situation that I noticed yesterday, and there was an outcome that I was going for, and it has not appeared, and it's actually going in a way that I kind of don't like, right? So basically yesterday, so let me go into a 4 hourly because it's showing us the 26th, so literally I'll have to look at it as the 23rd, right? So the 23rd of December was obviously last week Thursday, right? Last week Thursday. But however, market opened last night. So market opened last night. Okay, yep, there we are. I literally thought it wasn't going to show it, but it did. Okay. So 26, there we are. So 26. So yesterday, this is what I was looking at when I made the video, right? And what I thought was going to happen. So we're on the 26th wick right here, right? And I thought it's going to go down to about here, but I made no moves or plays because, like I said, I think one thing, I wait for it to confirm by it doing what I'm hoping it's going to do, then I respond, right? So yesterday I saw this, I was like, oh, I kind of believe he's going to make his way down here somewhere into these boxes anyway. So somewhere into these boxes, which wasn't so let me do that because I've literally just stretched out this box. No, I stretched out this box actually, stretched out this one. So it's about here somewhere. So afterwards I was kind of playing around with the whole technical analysis, so the boxes have been removed around. So okay, so I was hoping it's going to fly from where he was right here all the way down. And obviously after playing back the video yesterday, I realized I said one wick to fly all the way down here. So just to re-apologize, it's not going to be one wick to fly all the way down here. It's going to be a couple of wicks, a couple. So literally, so I was expecting it to fly from here all the way down to here, not in one move, but at least start making the journey towards it, which obviously would have released all the awesome dopamines in my brain to make me say, hey, I got it right, you know what I mean? It's looking good, it's headed in the way that I want. But then what's happened is a bit of the thing that's kind of like just annoying me a bit, which is it's heading up. There it is. There it is. It's not even looking back, it's just heading up to the skies, right? So let me get rid of this, because that's not irrelevant now. So what do I think most likely going to happen? It'll probably just keep going up, right, until it gets to this region right here, which is price action level, diagonal zone, and it will then begin a very slow descent back down to what could be this region or further up. This is what could potentially happen, because either way, once it breaks past this level over here, this whole move is now basically invalid. It's a new situation that has emerged, and gonna have to recalculate again. And in saying that, basically I would have missed this whole thing, pips in this whole area right here, which I could have made because I definitely spotted this situation here but did not jump in, and I spotted this situation here but did not jump in. I spotted them in ample amount of time to actually make a decision, on these two plays right here and here, and I did not do it. Okay, and also as well, well, I did spot these two, but I didn't. But I don't like to sell the Nas100s. I don't. So I don't know who does. I mean, there's people that do it, but I don't do that at all. It's just not. It doesn't seem like it's the right thing to do until it does something to let me know that okay, sell it. And then that's what we do. Then we sell it right all the way down. Do you know what I mean? Okay, so okay, cool. So right now, what is happening with the Nas100 is it's about to break through the support level, and I would just call it 1641. So the 1641, this is the zone for the 1641, this whole zone area right here, and it's breaking it through, and it's probably going to get somewhere to around what 1666, which is the next fib level, and then it could possibly begin its retracement, or it could even go even higher than that and reach this level up here, at which point obviously it's broken a new higher high, and we're now going to be waiting for a retracement. So all this would have been my fault. I could have got this and I chose not to. So I'm gutted. I really hope this pulls back, because if it does pull back, then it will kind of you know what I mean, put me in good spirits about this overall move and why it was worth the wait. Do you know what I mean? But if it just continues to go up, it's going to be disappointing. No, like it absolutely would, because I saw this. I saw it. Like I literally did. I saw this one over here. I did nothing, and I saw this one over here, and I did nothing again, because I was hoping, I wanted it in the zone. But to be fair, hence why, I mean, because right now it's I am feeling a little bit sore about the situation right here. I'm not gonna lie to you, because I was hoping that it was going to be concrete in the zone. In the zone was what I was hoping for, in the zone itself, right? But at the same time, not all zones are obeyed, and sometimes it actually gets close to the zone before it bounces up. Now these are things that you realize when you spend a bit more, when you have more skin in the game, okay? And obviously as you go through, you decide that it's better to play it a certain way than another way, okay? But however, when it doesn't work with you, man, it can be annoying. Like it can be so annoying. I mean, like it's just not nice when it happens like that. I kid you not, it's really not enjoyable. And right now, I'm not enjoying this at all. I'm not enjoying it, because I'm looking at pure pips on the way up, and I didn't grab any of that. But at the same time, I didn't jump in and take an L either. So I think I'll be happy that I didn't get in, and I haven't taken any L's, supposing to if I got in and then I took L's. So there's two ways that I'm trying to gauge my disappointment right now, which is, do I feel like I've missed out and I have to do more waiting, or do I feel like the opportunity that I'm waiting for is yet to arrive? And I'm gonna go with the optimistic side of things, and just say the opportunity I'm waiting for is yet to arrive. So I'm gonna leave this here as it is right now, and then see what kind of situation appears tomorrow, because depending on how my day is going tomorrow, chances are I'll probably jump back on and do another video in regards to what's happening with the Nas100. So this is it as it stands. Very, very, very annoying. Very, very, very annoying. I was hoping this was going to return like yesterday, like return today, just start making its way down, give me some red. But no, it's not. We're still looking at blues. Still looking at blues, and I wanted to see reds, like big fat reds just coming down into this nice golden sweet spot, and it hasn't happened like that. So it is what it is. Take it on the chin. Right, so next thing we're going to do is going to look at gold. So gold is one that we made a play in on, and we did this on the 15th of December. So this was last week that we did this, right? So last week we looked at gold. So let's just bring that up. So gold, okay. And I think yesterday I made a recommendation that I'll be selling more up here, and I think yes, I would be selling more up here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in the fib levels, okay, for the fib to give us some guidance as to how we should play this whole situation. And I'm just trying to work out what I should measure it on. So we want the fib for guidance. So I might like adjust the fibs a bit. I might just adjust it. So alright, so that is if it was following that pattern, it would recommend it there. Okay, so that is one place to go. And if we move the fib to over here, it still recommends it there. If I move the fib to about here, if I move the fib to this level, the two lowest points, it recommends that I should have started considering selling from about this level right here. So that's according to the fib. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look. All right, you know what? Let's get rid of this. And I'm gonna say, okay, we're gonna put in another sell order here. So we're gonna do another market buy. We're gonna sell right here. We're gonna hold the stop to this fib level, right? This is how we should have done it all. When I actually placed these trades, we should have actually looked at it fib level, like real world situation, how I really would have done it, and I would have done it with the fibs. Like no lie, that's exactly what I would have done with the fibs. So when I made a video, I indirectly didn't show everything, that how I would normally would have done it, and that's not right. So we're gonna bring that in here, take a larger position at the top. And this order that we placed here was an incorrect order, so this is a bad order. So this would be an order just for the fact that I've placed it wrong. I would possibly shut it down and take the L for the fact that I've placed it wrong. But for the sake of this video, alright, we're just going to turn on and say, hey, we're going to ride with it and see how it goes. So we've got two sells in this gold spot right now to see what gold is going to do, okay? And let me just zoom in a little bit closer, and see the situations in here that we could take advantage of. So, so as it stands right now, there is opportunity for me to get out of gold, right? Get out of gold clean with a bit of profit. So if things go my way, this is what is going to happen. Gold will begin to fall from this level and will give me a fair bit of profit, okay, right? And if it gets to around this level, this is where it could potentially pay me for all the overnight fees that we've been getting charged for, because we've been holding this since the 15th, right? So that's what this little level here is for. And if you zoom in, it touches the bottom of this wick. It touches the bottom of this wick, right? And that is if I was desperate to get out of gold, and I just wanted just to get out, save myself and just get out. I had no faith in the direction of it, and I was just hoping that if by some miracle it decided to go in my way, the first opportunity I got, I'm out to reassess the situation and replay the game. So that's how I would have done it. Well, that's how I would have done it, and we're gonna see how this thing plays out over the coming days and coming weeks. So we're just gonna recap on that as well, okay? So now the next thing that we're going to look at is silver, because we also made a play on silver as well, and I believe we did that play on silver around the 20th, and that was based on a number of conditions that we saw that looked really good. It was too good to miss, and we just jumped in on it. All right, so let's have a look. Okay, so silver, as I thought it would be looking promising. We used the fib level, so we went in on the fib, but when I actually placed this, like I said, I hadn't really brought in the fibs, so I brought in the fib levels. So we got in here, which is where I thought the bounce was going to be, and that's where the bounce was. Okay, we've got this little level here, which is our trailing stop. So if it does move against us, at least we would have made back our overnight fees, which is so your account is still in good standing, and then that'll give you opportunity to reassess the situation. But as it is, everything so far is looking great. It's looking great. It's looking great. It's what you want to see. So anyways, so silver is looking fantastic. Silver looking great, right? So we like how that's looking, and we're going to leave that and let that run, and we're going to adjust the trailing stop as need be. So this is the first trailing stop that we have. And the second one is going to be once we hit this golden sweet spot of our target profit level. So this level here is the golden sweet spot of our target level, right? So you protect that level with a trading stop just under, and if it gives us more than that, happy days. Happy days. And bearing in mind, this is a phantom trade, not a real one. Phantom. Right, so the next thing that we're going to look at is Euro USD. Let's bring that up. Boom. Right, so Euro USD. After recording the video, my apologies for the siren in the background. After recording this video, I did a bit more analysis that I hadn't recorded, but I'll explain it to you right now. So I'll explain it to you guys what was kind of looking at. So as I was doing this, I began to have doubts about the overall situation, right? The overall situation, because once again, I did not consult the fib, right? And normally in my live trading account, I always consult the fib. I don't trade Fibonacci strategy, but I consult it in regards to entries and exits, because usually it's really is good. It's really is good, and it helps a lot. I mean, and obviously you got to look at your trading style and configure your Fibonacci to the way that you like. So this Fibonacci, I've actually configured it to the way that I like. So for the first off, you have an extra bar above the negative. So we've got the negative here. So this usually will be the stop. That will be it. But I've put another one on top because sometimes I use this as my entry if it's in a good spot, and this will be my stop if you catch my meaning, right? And this is always the golden entry spot. So we're looking for entries here and below, and these are stop levels. Okay, but however, I'm not going to get into how we're setting all this up, because like I said, this is not financial advice. It's just it's just how I like to do things, and depending on how things go, how well this channel grows, I might begin to share more and more and more of things that I've learned. But yeah, so hence why it's written in the prices in terms of the other stuff, because the other stuff you clearly figure out what's going on. So yeah, so what I am telling you, I mean, this information is one of these ones here where you have to work at it, and if you're smart, you figure out exactly what's going on here. You figure out the whole thing just by looking at it. You know what to do. But if you're still a newbie, then this is not going to help you, and just in the act of trying to figure this out, you're going to learn a lot. So I prefer to leave it like this. We call this like a fake mock examination to help you, you know what I mean, get over the line. So okay, so what the fib recommended was that I was supposed to put my entry level at this level right here. That's what the fib recommended, right? But I didn't use the fib when I was setting up this phantom order with you guys yesterday. So I didn't use the fib at all. I don't think I did at all. All right, and the stop that it recommended is somewhere here, and what I've done is I've done a stop. So I'm going to put a stop right here, actually, as a matter of fact. So we're going to readjust this. I don't normally like to play with the things after I've done it, but we're going to bring the stops. And what I normally do is we just go above fib recommendations. No, wait, that's it. The stop is here. Sorry, the stop is here because of this. I need to keep an eye on this little sly little thingamajig here, because you ignore that, it could just go beep, match that level, wig you out. You don't want that. So in this whole setup, it looks like it's a 1-for-1. Right, it's a 1-for-1. That's as I'm eyeballing it, that's how it looks to me. So we're gonna leave this as it is at the moment, because like I say, Euro USD has gone into a particular situation where it's not really giving me a clear decision as to what it wants to do, if it's going to break down or break up. I personally believe it's going to break down, supposing to up, so I'll be looking for more sell orders, supposing to more buying orders. But at the same time, if it does go up, then I will then readjust the whole strategy all over again and look for the best opportunities, because right now it is at a price action level. It's literally in the zone right now. It's going through his whole moment of confusion in the zone. So let's zoom out a bit further, and you can see it's in the zone. It's literally in the zone where it's going through its confusion. So what we want to know is it coming down here? That's all I want to know right now. Are you coming down here? That's all I want to know, right? So we're gonna have to wait to see what it does, and we're probably gonna get an answer very, very soon, because it has to do something at some point, right? So we're gonna wait and see what that does. Okay. Excuse me. So finally, to wrap up this video, we're gonna look at my favorite asset, or my favorite currency pair that not used to be my favorite currency pair. Still good now. People still love it. I know why they do, because the same reason why I loved it. And this is it right here, GBPJPY. Now, before I jumped onto the Nas100, this was what I was doing. This was what was contributing to keeping the lights on, right? And I thoroughly enjoyed it. And this is what literally I learned the bulk of my technical analysis trading this one pair right here. Because you have to. You have to, because this is a monster, man. This is a monster, and it's a nice, what's the word I'm looking for? It's a nice cheap monster. So basically, it's if you wanted to learn how to trade the markets, right, and just try to build up battle scars. That's what I like to call it. Because you only learn by getting punched in the face. I mean, a lot of people could tell you all different things, but you're going to learn by getting punched in the face. That's why I hate demo accounts. I really do, because you don't learn nothing in demo accounts. Nothing whatsoever. The only thing is that you get into the real world account and they're like, oh, it's the broker. No, it's not the broker. It's like you were playing with fake money, so you didn't take it seriously. Do you know what I mean? But on a good asset like this one right here, GBPJPY, which is obviously for me, but the US version is just as good, right? This is fantastic. Like, I mean, like, this will up your IQ very, very, very quickly in the world of trading, because it will just do so many weird random shit to you as you're trying to trade it, that you're gonna be determined to try to figure out what the hell is going on. What the hell is going on with this thing? Literally, it's gonna just wind you the hell up. You're gonna be just so freaked out by it. I mean, look, and you're gonna see exactly what I mean, right? But when you actually start learning how to do this stuff, like how cool it can be, right? So obviously I've been away whilst I've been doing all this, because I've been in the Nas100. That's what I've been doing. I haven't really been watching this at all. But these are opportunities that just straight away on the 4 hour I could just look at and just be like, yeah, this was going on. This was going on. So, and we can sit here right now. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this right now. Look at this right now. So at this level, you're doing one thing and one thing only, looking for buy options. Buy options, buy. That's all you're looking for, right? And at this level, all you're looking for is sell options. And the sell, your stop loss is pretty much predetermined by stop 1, stop 2, stop 3, stop 4, stop 5, stop 6, stop 7. So it's all predetermined for you, and it's still obeying it now as we move forward. It is very, very, very disciplined, this asset. Super disciplined. It's like a samurai. Literally, it is super. I kid you not. I love this pair. Like, I'm telling you right now, I love this pair. If it's not for the fact that the Nas100 is just so straightforward to just to jump in and make moves on, I'll be doing this. I would be doing this. Like, I'm telling you, I absolutely love this pair. This is literally the one of the best pairs out there. It's pretty much on the level as EURUSD. It's pretty much on that level, because people love EURUSD for the same reason. It is an awesome pair. What do I think is going to happen with USD GBP? Okay, so there's two things that I think would happen right now, which is because of we had a pullback from this level right here, and it's now back in the zone. I'll be confident to feel that it's going to pull back down again, back to 149. That's how I would think will happen. Okay, right? But however, it could continue to fly up. So what I would initially do is I would go with the fibs, right? So I'll go with the fibs. We're looking for sell orders because of where it is right now, right? We're looking for sell orders, and I would look to see what it recommends as the place to start selling from. So it's recommending anything below this line I start selling from, but I'm happy to take a sell from up here because it effectively means that my stops, which are here and here, could be a little bit, and I can have this as a stop, supposing to go in here and keeping this as a stop, and this could potentially hit. So I'll do a market buy at this stage. So I will say, okay, let's do a market buy of GBPJPY. Let's do a market buy, which is a phantom market buy, because we're only doing this for the sake of killing time until we're actually able to get into the trades that I really want, which is right now is faffing around, and that is the Nas100. So put on this little phantom move right here, right? So this is a little phantom play, and we're going to see how that does, and we're going to be monitoring this over the course of the coming days and weeks, right? Yep, and if I go into the hourly, it actually looks fairly respectable. It looks fairly respectable. So that's the market buy, and if you zoom in, you can see that it's kicked in. It's already kicked in. It's negative already, so which is cool. So yep, so let me save this. So that's nicely saved. We could revisit this to see how that is looking. So what's happened today? Right, let's recap before we do anything. Actually, wait, let me come out of this and see if some of these analysis is necessary. So this one here isn't. Because you already missed this boat. So that was just to let me know of how simple things were. What I could have done if I wasn't looking at it from. So so guys, listen. Once again, I want to thank you for coming over and watching, family. Watching Pips and Points. Your support is truly appreciated. I'm looking at how overall the channel is developing, and it's looking fantastic. Not in a million years was I expecting it to go in the way that it's going, and it's going really great. So I want to thank you all for coming over and supporting me, and just let you know that massive amount of love goes out to you. I'm wishing you nothing but the best positive results in your lives and what you want to achieve and how you want to go about doing things. And nothing but positive vibes, love, and blessings of wealth and abundance for everyone coming onto here and just giving me, even if it's just a second of your time. I appreciate it, because time is the most precious thing we've got. So I appreciate that, and thank you, and I look forward to seeing you guys again in the next video, which hopefully will be tomorrow. So thank you, and family, have an awesome time until I see you again or speak to you again tomorrow.